Greetings, vloggers, bloggers, followers, and podders. Dustin here from Dustin's Dynasty. Well, it's been another challenging week. As you see, we got the winter background. That is of Laurel Ridge in the Laurel Mountains near my house. I will include information on how to get this background and about the place the photo comes from in the description of this video. Also, so today I had an enjoyable Christmas, by the way, before we get started. It was very enjoyable. Got to spend some time with the family as opposed to last year when I did not. So it's definitely, an improvement, and it lasted long enough for me to enjoy it, and just long enough for me to enjoy it, and then to come home and relax and recharge. So, and I got plenty of things and truly blessed and had lots of friends reach out to me, and that was truly a blessing, and have lots of natural supports. That was truly a blessing. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into one of today's vlogs. First half of today's vlog is about what I did in 2021. As we know, 2021 was in the midst of, and still is in the midst, we're still going into it, of the coronavirus pandemic. We were more sheltered when we started last year as opposed to the end of this year. We had more freedom to do things, more ability to do things, um, more, more, more freedom than what we did. We didn't have to social distance as much. We were able to get vaccinations, but we'll share all of that in a list that I composed in my personal Facebook. But I wanted to share as a video version with my video community and with those who like to listen on my other platforms. So in 2021, I walked two 5K walks. One was on my 36th birthday, and one was on the 4th of July. And that was the first time I walked a 5K in 8 years. And being of a heavy size, I didn't know if I was going to finish it. But in the second walk, I did it in 58 minutes. And that was probably at my lowest weight of the year. And now I'm sad to say I gained some on, but we've got some off this year. So we're still ahead. Within that concert, I attended 3 wellness walks in my community. I was able to see a rubber ducky drop launch into the river from a fire truck. I did a cookie cruise and a shop hop. They are both related to quilting. I do them every year. This year will be the 5th year for the shop hop, the 2nd year for the cookie cruise. I exercised, which means I actually did accountable activity other than walk to a store 50 days this year or more. As I said, I lost 9 pounds according to my weight loss scale. We haven't got to get in there in about 2 weeks, and we're not going to get in there for 2 more weeks because of the COVID pandemic, because of the sharp rise in cases. So I'm hoping for the best there, and it is looking better, but it's something I have to continue to do. And we'll get into that in the second half of this vlog this week. I met new friends. We're letting go of some old ones and some baggage. I got vaccinated and boosted for COVID-19, and I am surviving. I posted 28 things about my advocacy platform that I was thankful for. I voted in both the primary and general election by mail for the first time, and hopefully there wasn't a problem as far as I know. I worked and went to day program as much as I could, even though we're doing things from home sometimes. I attended my regular outpatient counseling, which I went most times in person. I transitioned back into person most of the time, and some of the time I was doing telehealth. And I did went back to psychiatry and did some of that as telehealth as well. I also kept up with sessions with the mobile worker. We had a few in the house, but we've basically remained on the telephone for the remainder of the year. I've learned a new way to take my medicine and manage it better. Hopefully in 2022, I hope to keep not missing doses and keep going with it. Of course, we changed the clocks twice to start and stop daylight saving time. I shoveled the snow for my neighbors, and my stairmates. I contributed to various fundraisers for friends and coworkers. I gave to the local blessing boxes and little free libraries in town. And along with that, I started Facebook pages, Facebook groups, and websites to make the public aware of the little free libraries, blessing boxes, Wi-Fi, food, clothing, and shelter needs for those in my community. I said goodbye, a routine goodbye for part of my routine to a van driver of 15 years while welcoming a new one. I welcomed a new staff member to the day program this year. I passed my annual apartment inspection with little issues. I worked on self-awareness, self-discovery, and my mental health. I attended many Zoom sessions, conferences, video conferences, so on and so forth. I went to NAMI when I needed it. I reached out to a warm line when I needed it. I said goodbye to some friends due to COVID-19 and other factors. I served on a committee for my managed care organization for a virtual form planning community. I helped with the last yard self fundraiser for my day program's warehouse before it was no longer our footprint. I attended a weight loss support group as much as I could. I wrote at least 4 blog posts a week and, of course, did 2 vlogs and created a weekly e-blast every week. And I shared positive affirmations to my personal Facebook and my advocacy Facebook. My advocacy Facebook, my advocacy and Instagram, and did some TikTok as well, which I plan to do in the near future. Uh, as such, I did all these things while maintaining independence, managing my autism and mental health challenges, while fighting for the best to prevent myself from getting COVID-19 or relapsing back into a higher level of care. It wasn't easy sometimes. I'll have to admit that, and some of the things, and to do some of the things, but I did them. I can honestly say that I'm finally in a good place right now mentally, and I plan to continue down that path for 2021, even better than 2021. Happy New Year, my friends. Thank you for listening. As always, you can like this vlog post. You can, as always, subscribe to the channel. Tap the notification bell for more notifications. Be sure to like me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Dustin's Dynasty. I'm on the web at dustinsdynastyusa.com. Follow me on Pinterest and TikTok at ASD, Dustin's Dynasty ASD. I'm sorry. Um, I'm on many streaming platforms for podcasts, including at Spotify at Dustin's Dynasty ASD. I want to thank you for listening. And if you haven't caught my other podcast, have a happy new year, everyone. Thank you.